Hello, Mr. Victor. Nice having you.
Thank you.
So, we'll be asking you a few questions concerning Trade with Victor.
Okay.
Okay, so briefly tell us about yourself and the exact moment you realized trading with Victor could scale through to become $100 million enterprise.
My name is Victor Eze and I'm from Enugu State. I'm a businessman. I started trading after some of my personal experience in my business, basically capital limitation, and that's transited me to learning how to trade. So in Trade with Victor, we have come to solve that limitation problem, especially for business individuals and companies that are struggling just because of capital. So Trade with Victor has come to unleash a template where you can incorporate your inflow and then scale it with this systematic approach.
Thank you. Moving on, currently you manage $100,000. Walk us through your roadmap to reach 100 million enterprise.
Okay, basically, when we got to $100,000, I realized that it comes with responsibility and transparency. So, and that is why we are built different. We are not like other firm that doesn't care how you feel. Alright, so in Trade with Victor, why we would even scale more than 100 million assets under management is because we are providing a painful problem. Alright, so this painful problem is this limitation I have highlighted, and a lot of companies are going bankrupt. They are facing a very critical financial situation in their businesses. So we have a template that can walk them through, and we have a very decentralized approach system to managing their assets, to say that we are not telling you to give us your money. You are in control of your money, but we just present a template, an approach of how you manage your inflows. And also we have a high performance team that will make sure that every client in Trade with Victor is being attended to, at the same time following that their primary problem, because that's what we are solving. Not even literally the money we are generating for them, but implementing that money to a proper use, which is what brings us to the diversification of capital. Diversification of capital in the sense that you don't just make money with Trade with Victor, but we give you a very transparent approach to scaling your capital to something you can wake up and look at, like real estate. So we have all of these things in place to say that if you're an individual trying to build yourself, your business, we have different approach to solve your problem. And you will be with us, we will be with you, walking you hand to hand throughout all of the journey. And when it comes to the registration and being a legal operation, we have a very good compliances with the regulatory systems, right? So this will also give us that edge to tell you that we are not like every other company that is coming online to tell you, send you their money. First, you're not giving us your money, it's under your control, but we are also registered in Nigeria and even South Africa, these nearby countries. We're also planning to move to Asia very soon. There is a lot going on in Trade with Victor, and trust me, our ability to consistently scale up rely in this point I have mentioned. Decentralized, you staying in control, diversification, you not only making money but placing it in a good use, high performance team, which gives you a very clarity of how you are growing and evaluate your growth process. So there are technical automation system that we're also implementing to also make sure that this is not just a manual process for you. It's going to be automated, and you are going to also see the digital aspect of your personal growth. So those are the things.
Thank you. What's fundamentally broken about traditional funds management that you are fixing with Trade with Victor?
Okay, we are fixing reputation, we are fixing transparency. Like, we have high performance, all right, like I said, and these are a professional team that care for our clients. We are new, and because we are new, We want to give you our best because we give the best in Trade with Victor. The reason why we are the right people is because we are giving it everything it takes to deliver Trade with Victor. And if you're a client under Trade with Victor, you are our responsibility. And we are not just coming to say that we don't give you a transparency of execution. Every execution that we do, we present it to you and make sure you understand your scale process.
That brings us to the next question.
Okay.
Describe your three-phase growth strategy, retail to HNI to institutional. How does each phase build on the previous one?
Okay, first of all, the three-phase growth is very personal, right? Because you have to first of all identify yourself. Identifying yourself is crucial because you cannot execute. Your man is what he thinks. So for my first phase, I needed to identify myself, how I look money, how I see money, especially when it comes to trading. So I identified that phase, and the second phase was being able to absorb the pressure it comes with, that's staying disciplined to a particular work approach. So even firms, companies fail to this because sometimes they get manipulated by the market volatility. So we have a very fixed approach that we're using to execute, and this came from discipline. It didn't just happen, it came from discipline. So the second phase I said is discipline. If you're able to generate the first phase, being having to know yourself, discipline yourself to a particular systematic approach, then you will have the results that will lead you to institutional acceptance.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
So, Mr. Victor, since you are a businessman, because you said you are still into business,
yes.
So what's your 5 years vision for Trade with Victor, impacts of African development?
Okay, like I said, we are solving an expensive problem. There are a lot of Africans that are limited because of capital, and this we are going to give them a blueprint of having a high income skills. These high income skills where they can be able to even implement in their individual businesses. Knowing how to manage money, how to see money, how to multiply money. These are a great impact that will take millions of Nigerians and global struggling average individuals out of streets.
So what are the infrastructures are you building to support $100 million in assets?
Yes, we have, like I said earlier, we have high performing team internationally.
Yes, sir.
That's a very good team that gives clarity in execution. And we also have decentralized. The decentralized aspect of it is when you get to know that it's you now with your money. Just bring your problem to Trade with Victor and we solve it. And the other one is technology. We're implementing technical performing overview, like we're going to be having a technology that is looking after every execution and reviewing performance and all of that. So diversification of capital is not about making money, it's about what you do with the money you make. So the use of your capital as a company, as an individual is very essential, and we have figured out the solution to those problems because most people execute based on emotion. Their action are based on emotion, and Trade with Victor is going to recruit and give a professional mentorship to those, even the companies, account managers that are messing up with unhealthy decision when it comes to implementation in their company and in their day-to-day life situations.
So how do you plan on differentiating Trade with Victor from established hedge funds and asset management firms?
Yes, like I said, we are built different. We have a performing team and we have a transparent approach to every execution we do. And we let you stay control over your equity. So those are the edge. We feel your pain because we first of all ask to know what is your problem and the limitation they have. So by solving this problem, we believe all our clients, most of our clients, will stay excited. And that's what is going to be scaling us, because that's the reputation we are building. We want to take your company from zero level to 100. If you can be able to explain and give us a detailed picture of who and where you want to be. So we deliver those results. And that is what is going to scale us to the higher level.